Well, salutations, everybody. What's a crack-a-lackin'? Another day, another dollar, another go at the good old world of Shin Megami Tensei V, Conquest of Creation. Last time we ended up farting about for a bit on this particular world map, enjoying ourselves and forgetting to save, much to the chagrin of Emil and a couple of other people that keep reminding me to save, especially considering in this version of the game they give you a fast way to do that, so the Craic has no excuse. But we're going to continue on with how things were, and we're going to continue on now. Now, last time, Senior Duck, it's a pleasure to have you in. How is all going? Is it all going good? Is it all going grand? Is it all going delicious, my friend? Last time we ended up coming into this, we seen this mysterious gentleman who knocked 10 shades of crap out of us. I was wondering earlier on where this particular green side quests minion was, and it happens to be this bad boy. So, it knocked 10 shades of crap out of me the last time. I'm slightly better set up for it this time. So, Duck, you might end up having a bit of fun and immediately seeing me get my Craic racked in really, really quickly. But I suppose I should ask before we end up going, anyways, my friend, yo, Crack-a-lackin', how is life treating you? Is it all going grand? Is it all going good? Is the preparations for your Christmas going saucy, my friend? I hope they are. I hope that all is going fantastic with you and the family. And let's wish that the same ends up coming true as I go up against our goat in a goddamn hat. But at least I'm also lucky that the goat is stupid and hits the only member of the team that blocks wind. Matty, my friend, how is life treating you? It is going saucy. It's all a 90. It's all good. I will say, on the United side of things, it could be better. It wasn't a bad performance for us on Sunday, but it wasn't good either, which is the unfortunate thing about it. Bear with me 1 second, I'm having a couple of audio issues. Coolaboola. Nothing ever goes right when you want it to, does it? Cool, that should be good. I think we looked good. I think we were the better team, just two unfortunate wonder goals from Morgan. Well, you can call them wonder goals, but Lenny Oro and Delo were definitely at fault for them. So the conversation does need to be made about Lenny Oro on have we put too much on his plate, and as a result, he's being overloaded, and maybe we put Tyler Fredrickson in there instead because he's had a couple of bad performances, but it's hard to know at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, and not to be mean to Lamens, if that's De Gea, he saves that second goal. And then obviously losing Bruno and losing him for a month isn't good either. But my friend, how is life treating you? Is it all going good? Is it all going grand? Is it all going saucy, my friend? I hope it is going good. You've joined as I go up against the goat in the fedora. Reach. Let's see. Is he weak to anything? He is. So that'll help us. I'm good. Just finished 2 seasons of my Manchester United save. Happy out. I must say, much to everyone's good graces, I have been playing Football Manager 26 in my free time, and it seems to have copped on, and I'm not having as many issues with it. So we might end up getting back to me being able to do consistent Football Manager saves again. So we'll continue on with my Manchester United save for a bit, and then we'll see at the end of that season whether or not we go to rags to riches that we were talking about at the start of it. But tell me on your particular save, how has it been going, my friend? Have you added anything to it? Has it been anything exciting? Did you sign anyone you didn't expect? Was there anything revolutionary done? I'm still at the point now where I don't know if I still recommend the game. Although it is also unfortunate that it is almost guaranteed at the moment that FM 26 is a beta for 27. They've pretty much said they're going to continue on development until 27, so it's almost a beta for then. Nothing particularly wrong with that, but, you know, unfortunate at the same point in time. Got 1 trophy in 2 finals. Well, happy out to that. Which trophy, if you don't mind me asking? Considering you're saying you got a trophy, I guess that means you didn't end up getting the Premier League. Ooh, nice one to end up getting. It means you're as good as Mourinho. That's interesting and kind of nice that the counter doesn't use the charge or critical aura. I mean, yes, Tony, the goat has lost its socks, weirdly enough. And because the Nahobino is wearing a full bodysuit, we don't know if it's lost its socks. So who knows, we could have 2 instances of lost socks right here. But I suppose we go with Armani Critical and we find out. Was going to get Grimnaldo from Real Madrid, but Real Madrid got it first. Grimnaldo's a good player, to be fair. Wouldn't be a bad shout. I suppose for you, Senior Duck, even though this isn't the right thing to do, Saganagi is the stronger move with the charge. Just for you, Senior Duck. One, 2, 3. This might break the microphone, but watch your ears. Hey, it worked. Anyway, let's see how Ankh Delecta does against the 2. It's amazing how much better fights can go when you actually plan properly for them. And Daisojo's move is still absolutely busted. Ooh, okay, well, good thing this came now. We can dodge now. Just guard with everyone. No point taking the risk. There's a chance we might lose a couple of people on this particular fight, but hopefully not. What's the charm gonna work? But it did stop him, so... Oh, no, it didn't. I was wondering. If we can continue to get away with the breach, this is going to be really... Yeah, okay, this is being really, really dickish, but I don't care. I'm gonna rob every chance I get. Chakra pot on Matador. So who would your... Oh, that's bad. So who would your favorite signing have been? I'm going to start the new last season of Stranger Things tonight. That's a choice, Maddie. It's an interesting... Stranger Things has an interesting problem in that the first 3 seasons feel as though they are in the timeline of the universe. Because it took 5 years to record season 4 and season 5, they have the issue that the characters, like, obviously it's human nature, you grow up, but considering only a year has taken place between season 3 and season 5, and the fact that the characters look 6 years older because they're 6 years older, does narrow it out a bit. And the ending of season 4 kind of, you know, is an interesting situation. But I have watched the first 3 episodes of season 5. I don't recommend watching the first 3 episodes. So here's the thing about it. The first 3 episodes are very much set up. They're very much set up. There's some good moments in it, but it feels like you're wanting for more, you know? So I can understand. I love Patrick Starr's scream. I love it. There is a different feel to season 5 to the rest of the seasons. But to be fair, it's a different... Like, you're coming to the end of the story, so yeah. Obviously, is episode 2 of season 5 or just episode 2 in general? Because fair play to you if it is. Maybe Vinny, especially as I got him 5th and won the Europa League. How much did you get Vinny for? How much did you get Vinny for? Because Vinny is bloody normally atrociously expensive. No, I'm not spoiling a goddamn thing, my friend. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it. And no matter what ends up happening, just enjoy the experience. Because it is one of those ones that's an experience. Like, that's they know what they're doing. I'm sure they know what they have. Just be careful about watching episode 4 and 5 on just be careful about watching the next episodes on Christmas Day, because they're going to hang you on a cliffhanger so atrocious it's going to make you scream on Christmas Day for New Year's, considering the New Year's episode is 1 episode and you know, you're going to be angry about it. Yes, Kitty, I'm streaming today, tomorrow. At the moment, I'm streaming on Wednesday. I'm not going to be streaming on Christmas Day. And then I won't be streaming on St. Stephen's Day. And I don't know yet if I'm streaming on Saturday. I'm away St. Stephen's Day, so as much as I would like to stream the United game with all of you, I unfortunately can't. So, as things stand, today, tomorrow, Wednesday. And then we're going to try to do Saturday. Oh, no bother, Katie. As I've turned around before, whatever you feel yourself. I'm not going to ask for any of that type of crap. I have certain stuff up on the stream, just if you feel like it, and that's about the height of it. Although, speaking of which, why is that broke? Give me a second. There we go. She's back. I'll put them up and we'll do stuff if they come down, but I'm not going to ask for them. But if you're given something, really. Yeah, but that's the plan anyway, Duck. To stream those days anyway. Yeah, that's why I'm only doing 1 episode a day. That gets me through until the next part. Happy out? I do feel that Netflix has a bit of a problem too. Your turn. Once this series comes out. God damn it, guy. I mean, I know we're not exactly strong against you, but crikey, stop being such a pain in the arse. Fine, we'll go with Frost for now. Give me a list of names in the Whisper who you think deserve VIP. Yep, sure. I'll do that. I'll do that. Did you win? Did you win in your games of Rocket League? I'm still, unfortunately, atrociously bad at that game. I wish I was better at that game. I'm still atrociously bad at Rocket League. You know, I might honestly, considering I've been talking about it for a bit, do a community save with a couple of people, or a community with a couple of people in the new year, if people have interest in it. So we'll wait and we'll see. God, Dark Sword does so much damage.
Your turn. Go.
Okay, we're hitting the point now where if I do a meditation, I should 29, 37. I still have the 5 to do that. So yeah. God damn it. Okay, so I just been really lucky before. As in a Football Manager draft. I actually wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, one of the things that might be happening in the new year too, if it ends up suiting the likes of Carson to enter, is we might be doing a streamer save in FM again. So we'll see.
You ready?
I know it's a waste to do Harmony Critical here, but we just need to kill the prick at this point. Yeah, network save with them and a couple of other people. There's talks of it anyway. It depends on how busy they are, because they're doing an awful lot of FIFA content. And fair play to them, it's going phenomenally well for a lot of them. If I had the ability, Charles Robinson, to do a rolling key, I would love to. By the way, I love the name because immediately think of Charles Robinson running down the WrestleMania ramp. Do a Titus O'Neil and go straight under the rope. If that's your actual name, you have the name of an absolute legend. Yeah, I still think one of the best coincidences of all time in wrestling, and I know Doug doesn't like me talking about wrestling, but genuinely, this is a fantastic fact, is the fact that both Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon have suffered from the exact same injury. Both of them ended up blowing both of their quads at the exact same time. So, like, for Vince, it happened at the Royal Rumble when he was coming down to John Cena and Batista to shout at them for screwing up. We're dead, by the way. God damn it! I knew I should have revived someone. I forgot that I had that weakness to wind on my main character. That was a stupid mistake. I call him Barney from the Flintstones. I mean, actually, that's a very good... I don't have words for how bloody perfect that is for this particular situation, Senior Duck, and how much it hurts me that you did it, because that's a Katie thing. That's a Katie move right there. You're robbing Katie's thunder. But yes, 100% a game over. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so we need someone who can block out the wind. Which means we'll bring Matador on. We'll keep Jack Frost for... Well, actually, we won't. We'll swap you... Wait a minute, which one of the two of you is the one that has attack? Lowers defense. Yeah, so we'll keep Jack Frost on. And we'll go with that. We'll try it one more time. Because I'm nothing if not a stubborn man. I love that Emil asked in the Discord earlier on, how am I taking so long with the likes of this game and the likes of Clear Obscure Expedition 33? This is why I'm taking so long with this game and Expedition 33. Just being a stubborn prick, forgetting to save, and just taking my time. About to eat more Domino's pizza. Nice! Domino's is a great pizza to end up getting, to be fair. But you have to let us know, Senior Duck, what topping, what type of pizza? Are you going for a stereotypical meat feast pizza? Are you going for something more dynamic? I'm a absolute glutton for meat feast pizzas. Mighty Meteor, which is effectively their meat feast.
Watch this.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because it might be different where you're from, I think they've started adding doner meat to Mighty Kebabs. BBQ sauce, yeah. Although I will say, and this might be sacrilege in the eyes of some people, not a massive fan of their BBQ sauce. I think it's a bit too tart, the Domino's BBQ sauce. If you get me, maybe that's the wrong word for it, but it's a bit too... Yeah. What did you get from me? Well, that's interesting. You went well on that voice, Senior Duck. Nice beat. Nice rap, yeah. Phoning voice was actually better. Oh, one week's sleep. Yes. So, yes, Senior Duck, I am, as things stand, currently on tomorrow. I'm hoping for that to be the case. If anything ends up going wrong, I'll let you all know in the Discord, but as things stand, I'm on tomorrow. Let's charge everyone up because he should wake up this turn. And he should wake up now. No, okay. Might have getting hit up. There we go. Yeah, that's what I expected. I knew it got something. Yeah, that's enough of that for now. Here we go, and then do this. Coola boola. Happy out. So, let's get back into this fight, and let's hope that Preach works again. Can we get lucky 2 times in a row? Nope, didn't think so. Boola boola, and then we go... Yeah. Going to put down the defense. How's Sama on... Matador! Idiot, hit the wrong one. This was the first weekend I didn't watch One Punch Man at all. I haven't been watching much, if any of it. It's honestly just a bit too depressing for me. Like, I feel sorry for that studio, because that studio is forever going to be blighted by that that show. Now, it didn't help the way they went about combating the criticism the show was coming with, but it also didn't help that Netflix gave them zero, or not Netflix, Bandai Namco gave them zero time and next to no budget for that game, or for that anime as well. So they got screwed on multiple fronts. But honestly, with the way that director specifically handled the PR for that game, or for that anime, he honestly should never be a director for an anime again. And that's, I don't like saying that about people. I don't like saying people shouldn't have a job or should be taken out of a job. But honestly, it's when you go that nuclear, you kind of shoot yourself in your own foot, if you get me. Unfortunately. Okay, so let's do a critical and let's see how much damage we do. Because we're doing... Oh, well, we're going to end up losing a fucking Raccoonda. Winter season is stacked for anime. I haven't looked, Duck, if I'm honest, as to what animes are out on this winter season. So what's... I know that the Saga of Tanya the Evil is meant to be coming out. I know that supposedly Slime might be coming out. The first of the four cores of Slime that's getting 60 episodes. That's meant to be coming out. And I'll watch 7 for Defo. Wait, 7 is it? Which 7 is that? Is that Scissor 7 or a different 7? Because Scissor 7, if you haven't watched it, is an awesome anime, and you definitely should. He killed himself. The perfect ending when he kills himself. Also, good news for us. We're now at the level points that we can summon King Frost. Slime 5 core is spring. Tanya is 2016. Yeah. I cannot wait for the Saga of Tanya the Evil. It's so good. And the Saga of Tanya the Evil is definitely one of those... I don't like turning around telling people you have to do the dub over the sub. But the Saga of Tanya the Evil is one of those shows where you outright have to do the dub. The voice actress for Tanya is unbelievable in the dub. Unbelievable. Now, that's not to say that the person who does the sub is bad. They do a fan-bloody-tastic job of that series as well. But it's just out of this world, the performance of Tanya in that series. Up, my friend, what is a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good? Is it all going grand? Is it all going delicious for you, my friend? I hope life is treating you well. I hope that the rise to Christmas is treating you grand and beautiful. How is your 22nd doing? I mean, depending on the reception for it, I might do community stuff on Christmas Eve, if there's enough people that are there for it. Or just play FM and see how things go. We'll see. Nice! What type of writing have you been doing? Up. Like, my biggest writing is... I have so much of this written down outside of it, but I'm going to show you it now anyway and give you a quick gawk. So, just because I actually really like doing this, and at some point in time I might actually do it properly. So, I have been working on this. I have been working on this yoke here, which is obsidian, which allows you to create webs that connect stuff together. So if you're writing something together and want to keep an eye on how everything ends up connecting with each other, you can do it that way. So I started writing bits of that for stuff that I'm working on. It's specifically a D&D campaign, but I just started doing it, so it's quite nice and a whole lot. So that's something I've been working on for the last wee bit. Something simple, anyways. Not too bad. What? I think you told me about it before, but what is your book about? Yeah, Obsidian. It's a fantastic little bit where it's basically an application. Here, I'll bring it back up for a second. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, interesting. So basically, you can end up building all your elements like this. So you can end up having something like that and then adding associations to them. So like, for example, if I pick this location here, this area there, I can click him. He's connected to XYZ, connected to that, which then in the web tree connects them all together like that. So you know where everything is connected together, you know? So like, these are the things that are connected to this particular city and how they're connected to. You can end up connecting them that way. You move it around. You can put different attachments and levels of importance and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, nice that way. You know, nice little bit of tech. I like it. About a community and a friendship. That's a very short of it. Hey, some of the best stories are that way, so happy out. Okay, so we have Ice for Roma, and then we have Concentrate, definitely. Tarunda and Rakunda. And I think we go with that. Increase the damage of the user's ice attacks based on the ice skill potential of allies in the active party. Interesting. I must admit, and I am going to get, as an anime fan, I am going to get a bit of belters for this, and to be honest, I kind of deserve it. And I think you know where this is going. I've never watched JoJo. I rightfully deserve the belters. I have never watched JoJo. Yeah, so I deserve the belters. Belt me away for it. JoJo is something I have to get into. It's something that I've never gotten into. It is unfortunate, but it's something I need to do. Ooh, the other frost is ready. Interesting. And we're immediately going to be a tit and bring back the other frost.
Will you summon a demon?
You're right about that. Hell's Paradise is back. Interesting. I didn't watch Hell's Paradise originally because it got locked in the Disney vault, and I didn't even know Disney were coming out of it. And I know an awful lot of people were saying to boycott it so that Disney would end up giving more publicity to their animes, and I never got back to it. So it's something I do need to watch. I assume, considering it's Disney, that the sub is coming out along with, or that the dub is coming out along with the sub, because that's the type of series I think I'd like to watch as a sub, if I'm honest. Well, I know you can watch most of JoJo on its own. You know, it depends on the particular JoJo, but yeah. Fire Force, I've watched a bit of it. I've watched up to season 3, so I need to watch that again before I end up getting back to it. Fate, I haven't watched any of them. Sentenced to be the hero, I don't know about. My Hero Vigilante will be interesting because My Hero Vigilante is a very, very, very well written manga. I'll say a controversial opinion here. I think My Hero Vigilante is better written than My Hero Academia. There's my hot take for the day. I know that isn't really a hot take. An awful lot of people would agree with that statement, but still. Trigun. Is Trigun getting a remake, or is that something new with Trigun? Because I never watched the original Trigun. It's something I need to end up getting. And Golden Kaima, I know nothing about that. I haven't even heard about it. So if you want to give me a quick synopsis of what that one is, I'd happily accept it, my friend. If you don't, you don't. Sequel to Stampede. Interesting. This wasn't here originally, was it? Huh. Is it broken? God, that man is getting no bloody love. That man is getting no love. Poor... Like, I have no ill will for Alexander Isak, but crikey. A prequel to the original. Interesting. That'll be an interesting watch, alright. Very well written series. For which bit? Isak breaking his leg, or the prequel? I mean, my sympathy canister ain't exactly full, Senior Up, but at the same point in time, I don't like to see anyone getting injured. You know, I prefer it didn't happen than it happened, you know? I won't lie and turn around and says, I won't lie and say as a Manchester United fan, I'm happy that Isak has broken his leg. I won't lie about that. I'm not happy to hear about it. I don't like hearing any player have that injury happen to them because it's a long-lasting injury and it causes massive problems to them. Like, I genuinely think Luke Shaw could have been one of the best centre-backs in the world if he didn't break his leg, or left-backs in the world if he didn't break his leg with us, you know? So, you know, that's the thing. That's the second bit of him to flop this year, first being his performance, second his leg. Well, the way I look at it is, you're not wrong on that statement, Duck, but at least, at the very, God damn it, at the very, 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 very least, it gives Ekitike the chance he's so rightly deserves. And that was my audition to be Scarecrow the Cat. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Who is screwed with a capital S? Craic is. Craic is. Fuck a duck in a handbasket. Oh my God.
Let's go.
I'm half tempted to go Amani critical just to kill the Burmits. Actually. Yay! Well, we need to get him out of the way. I've done something unthinkable. I've used one of the other Magasuchi. And we've managed to get out of this alive, thanks to doing it. You see, I can be intelligent. I can adapt. I'm not a complete nincompoop. And I will, of course, save this time. I think you went a little late on that one. Up, we managed to get away with it. Even if my internal dialogue was saying... Nah, you were just mistimed, my friend. Golden Comma is essentially a gold hunt in pre-World War I era Japan where the map is tattooed with a load of hardened criminals. That sounds awesome. That genuinely sounds like it could be a bit of crack. That sounds like unique. I could do with more unique animes, so that's something I'd probably end up giving a gawk at. That's interesting. Okay, now comes the big question of... Okay, so let's look at this map. How do we get up to them? I must just be blind. How do I get up to them? There has to be a way up. Oh, I see it. Tit. If a bar of soap is on a dirty floor, is the soap dirty or is the floor clean? You see, up. No, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You see, up. That takes into account of whether or not the concept of dirty or clean is actually a thing and not a societal concept created by man in order to make you worried about yourself. For you see, hygiene and cleanliness might only be a thing brought on by Big Pharma in order to ensure that you spend more money than is required, more money than is necessity, in order to ensure that you spend money on stuff. For you see, that soap may not have been required. And sure, that soap is made out of animal fat, and fat is inherently dirty and diseased. So should it not have been dirty in order to make you clean, and then clean in order to make you dirty? And does the infinite cycle of life not mean that because you are a dirty vermin scum who watches me, not mean it was dirty to begin with? So the question needs to be said up. What is dirty and what is clean? And I leave you to ponder that ridiculous non-answer.
I've decided I'm going to use what I've learned.
Why are we talking to this tit again?
I'm going to keep looking.
Fine, but let me buy you for a moment. Okay, so we have to come back this way. Nice. I mean, it's me. What did you expect, Senior Up? Did you expect me to just answer politely and not be an incredible dry shite about it? It's me. I'm always a dry shite about it. Ask away, Senior Duck, but no, you will be judged maliciously. To your face, too, so just be aware of that. Why am I a judge instead of an executioner? I couldn't even hazard a guess as to that, Senior Duck, because I wasn't aware that you were an executioner. You've always been so kind. I always thought that you were just a sound individual, a person of excellence, a person of brilliance, a person that I could hold my hat to. You have a mallet? Well, make sure to use it on meat and not on me. There is an anime about someone that ends up having a bloody mallet as their weapon. I can't remember what it is though. Oh. Fun.
This'll do.
Oh, I mean, go on. Figured it'd only kill one of them. I mean, technically, you're not wrong. Although I will say, the remake of Bob the Builder is bloody nightmare fuel. Have any of you seen what the remake of Bob the Builder looks like? Ooh. Give us a second. It is time for the Craic to go and explore. Now, as I've turned around, I've said to multiple of ye that have come into this chat for multiple times, I don't pay for your therapy. Okay, I don't pay for your therapy. So the warning has been put into place as to what I'm about to show you, okay? I hold no ill will towards any of you. You have been forewarned that this will end up giving you horrible flashbacks, horrible exchanges of horrible situations. So just be aware you have been given your warning. This is the remake of Bob the Builder. And what's worse is it's not the only one, because once people devastated on this ghoul, they decided to remake him again, and they remade him into that. I don't know which is worse, to be honest. I mean, I know he was a soulless ghoul in the original one, and that one's closer to the original. But I know, yeah, he looks like Mickey Mouse. Like, but yeah, no, that's that Bob the Builder. Like, there you go. There's all of the vehicles. There's all of the vehicles. I mean, he even had the Mickey Mouse ears in the bloody remake as well, in the original remake. And again, I don't pay for your therapy. But yeah, that's the remake of Bob the Builder. Maybe we'll change Mondays into Therapy Monday, Matty, so that we can end up having our therapy after United Games and just talk to each other about pain and horribleness that ends up coming true. Fireman Sam had a... You know, funnily enough, I know that at one point in time, there was a crossover between Bob the Builder and Fireman Sam. I know absolutely nothing about it. It was after the period of time from which I was watching Bob the Builder. So I can't comment on it, but I do know that. You know, the fact that you said that means I have to do that, and then based on your level of power, if it's bad, Senior Duck, you're going to have to get a timeout. No way am I bringing back up Google while I'm searching this, but still. Quite unseemly for someone unexpecting it. It shows macros of... Oh. Fair enough. Nah, to be fair, Maddie, or to be fair, Up, we don't kink shame. But we do say there's a time and a place for everything. This wasn't the time and this wasn't the place. Although a bit of my innocence has been ruined because before this period of time I had no idea what a lemon party was. I would have assumed it was just squeezing fresh lemons. If my algorithm wasn't screwed beforehand, my algorithm is screwed now, so thank you, Senior Duck. If there's enough people that have interest in it, I wouldn't have a problem with doing it. Up. So if I'll post a poll in the Discord later on, and I'll ask if anyone has any interest in doing it. And we'll see whatever anyone says, and we might end up doing it then. Because as things stand, I'm not doing anything on Christmas Eve. Now, obviously, if that changes, I'll let you all know with enough time and everything, but we'll see. Why do you want me to end up doing GeoGuessr is the bigger question. Because there's not a chance of me knowing where the hell they are. I mean, I know it was something that the sidemen ended up doing and it was funny as hell, but then again, Harry is actually somewhat good at that. I know that they had done it with that guy who can do it in 3 seconds. So, you know, they ended up having an actual, you know, good thing to end up doing it with. Stream doesn't end until you win a Battle Royale game. Yeah, but which Battle Royale game, Senior? Up? I'm not doing GeoGuessr. My geography is equivalent to Zero's sense of direction. Well, to be fair, that's the same with me, Senior Duck. Sure, I don't even know the geography of Ireland, never mind anything else. Road to Shaw is good at it because he doesn't actually have that. That's just a funny joke they make. He genuinely doesn't have that. He's just eccentric. But no one wants to join them. Seriously, does anyone? I'll give you this. The Amphoros Privet. What's that do? With this, 2 vicious demons together, the Magasuchi skill Bouncy Body can be used. Reflects a physical attack. Ooh! That's actually really useful. That might be useful for Hell's Biker. I've never been checked, but I very much doubt I have it. Even though I am incredibly bad at social interactions, so I also couldn't care. It doesn't change anything. I think unfortunately an awful lot of that type of stuff has been overplayed, and an awful lot of it can be just solved with exercise. But hey, you know. I'm sorry, Senior Up, but...
Off is a direction you can fuck!
And I might as well do it with a wrestler in order to prove your goddamn point. Belittling wrestling like that. You're lucky I don't time you out for speaking ill of wrestling. The other thing I could end up doing is boring the absolute shite out of you on Christmas Day and just doing Pro Wrestling Simulator. I absolutely adore that bloody emote. Where did you get that, Duck? And how did you get it? That is gorgeous. I have to know how you got that. That is cute beyond belief. I love that so much.
Here.
You've turned the blood in my cold heart just looking at that. And they say his heart grew 3 sizes that day. What? We used the one that you're weak to. What the fuck happened there?
Take this!
Oh, I've been in a hype train as well. Do I have it? I've been in a hype train there recently. I accidentally started one when I gave a No, I don't have it. Must have been a specific hype train. Oh, okay, fair enough. It's nice that Twitch does that type of stuff for people that actually support users and the whole lot. Like, I need to go and start giving higher tier... I haven't met them yet, because who the hell is going to do high tier bloody subs to me? You're damn near your tit if you do it to me at the moment. But I do need to do more stuff for tier 1s and that type of stuff, because, like, obviously we have the animated emote and the whole lot, which I think looks cool, but I do need to do more emotes and swap them out every now and again. Kicker! Thank you so much, my friend. You are a gent and an absolute scholar. How is life treating you, my friend? And big head, because why not, just for a minute. It's a pleasure to have you in. For all of you that don't know me, I'm CraicAttackCentral. It's a pleasure to have you in. And for those of you that were there with Kicker, fantastic person. Brilliant to end up seeing him. How did the Football Manager stream end up... How did the Football Manager stream end up going for you, my friend? I do Football Manager as well every now and again, but at the moment we're doing Shin Megami Tensei, a variety streamer from Ireland here. I do everything up in there, and just to hope that the Craic ends up coming around. A pleasure to have everyone in, and joyous to end up doing it. Ended a little earlier than planned, but was wonderful. Pleasure to hear. And did you finish earlier than planned because things went the way you wanted to, or because things didn't? Because if they didn't, I'm sorry for you, my friend, and I hope that things end up getting better soon. But thank you so much for coming in, and I'll have to thank Benny again for giving another gifted sub to someone. He's bloody way too nice. Thank you so much for coming in, Kick, and thank you so much for the raid. Genuinely, I appreciate it more than you know. No, I lost 1-4 to PSV in the cup, and I'm already out of Europa. That is unfortunate, my friend. Was it tight games? I've noticed, I will say, since the last patch, the Christmas tree formation that I was using has gotten significantly worse. Significantly worse. So I have to work. It's looking like I have to abandon the Christmas tree and actually go for something that's semi-decent. A lot of blunders in the first half. Second half, we were better. Kind of the opposite of United this weekend. Question is, were you Feyenoord or something, someone important? Ooh, that's mean. Especially when you switch to a 4-2-4. I mean, you kind of have to, don't you, Kicker? Like, maybe it's me. With the new in and out of possession system, it is very, 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 very hard to score goals. Ooh, this is a new area. This is nice. AZ Alkmaar. By the way, I apologize for butchering the pronunciation of that. Wait, they can up their... That's... I didn't know they could do that. They can up their proficiencies. The fuck? Oh, that's busted. They can up their proficiencies? God, you could make a demon bonkersly strong if you got lucky with that. What? Okay. If you were for Feyenoord, I'd be humming a different tune. This is a player, by the way. I won 8-3 against him in the league. I am used to it from IRL experience. Feyenoord fans are twats. I mean, to be fair, most fans are twats, but you're not wrong about Feyenoord fans. One of our own here, Ramanda, who comes in every now and again, kicker, is a Ajax fan. To be fair, one of the fine ones, but still.
But a lot of people here are hurt. They're in no condition to move right now. The Fairy King can tell you more. He's the one who saved us.
So the Fairy King, I wonder who they're going to make it be. Because the Fairy Queen is technically Naomi from Shin Megami Tensei IV. And technically speaking, there is an actual demon that is considered the Queen of the Fairies, and then her son is considered the king, which is Dagda. Dagda's an evil demon, so there's no way that Dagda is the demon that they're talking about. So I wonder who the Fairy King is. Izzy have lost 4 of her last 5 and tied the other. Ooh, fun. Where are ye in the league? Might as well have that gawk. Ooh, Nottingham Forest are 1-0 up versus Nottingham Forest. Or, sorry, Fulham are 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. That's interesting. Not the women. Okay, there we go. You're 14th. Eee! Oh no, that's the Conference League. Never mind. Ye are 6th. Okay. God, PSV are running away with it, aren't they? Wow, I haven't been paying attention to the Eredivisie at all, but PSV are bloody dominating. Who's the PSV manager? Peter Buzz. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And I get supporting Ajax from a foreign perspective. I don't actually know if she's foreign. I think Amanda is Dutch. But yeah, 6th somehow. It's very wishy-washy lately. You're not Dutch, right? Yeah, I know, Matty, you caught me on that. Because then respect for the Ultric choice. Ultric are a nice team, though, in general. They have a really nice badge. Helia Fernandez, the king of the fairies. It wouldn't shock me if it was someone like that. And I get the Ajax support. PSV have been the only club that hasn't slipped up this season. It bloody locks it. I mean, to get 46 points in 17 games is a hell of a record.
Yeah.
Like, that's something to be proud of as a team.
The Fairy...
My streamer friend was an Ajax fan, and I fell in love with Ultric from many an FM sim. It's kind of my feeling towards Crystal Palace. I have no love for Crystal Palace, but at the same point in time, I kind of want them to see it to do semi-good because of my FM24 save, where we, went down and went up with them, Of course, I brought them down, so, we won't talk about that. But, well, I say I brought them down. Roy Hodgson brought them down. But, yeah, just for that, I like seeing Crystal Palace do well. That and because Nottingham Forest screw them. And I have mixed feelings with Nottingham Forest as well, because I want Nottingham Forest to get relegated and knocked out of absolutely everything they do. But I also want Sean Dyche to do really, really well, because I really love Sean Dyche as a manager, and I hate that he hasn't been given a proper chance before this. And I think if he gets a couple of crack words, if he gets a couple of fucking words, crack, if he gets a couple of transfer windows, he genuinely can end up doing a good job. I'm gonna mute the microphone. Bastard! Oh, let's just try it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I love Deitch. I love how honest he is. I love all of that elements of it. So I really like Deitch. I think Thomas Frank will make good with Spurs. I think the interesting thing with Spurs is just how badly they've thrown Daniel Levy. How badly they've thrown Daniel Levy under the bus is funny, because like they're going through financial audits of him, and like he is the reason they're as financially solvent as they are. So it's funny that they're going through financial solvency and blaming him for it, you know? No bother, Maddie. And the same to yourself. Have a fantastic time playing Rocket League. As I said, I'll post into the Discord about potentially doing that community game, the community day on Christmas Eve, if it has any interest to you. So just pay an eye on that if you want to, because it could be Rocket League, could be something else, or could just be, you know, FM or a bit of crack. But have a fantastic evening yourself, my friend, and chat you later. Get them playing 4-4-2. I guarantee it'll work. It's hard to know with Spurs. No, genuinely, at the moment, just climbing a load of buildings. So in this particular point here, all of Tokyo has been taken into an alternate world and destroyed. At this current moment in time, we're climbing up the Shingawa section into the Fairy King's domain. So, you know, a bit of crack there. I don't need to do this either. I'm just going out of my way to look and see if there's anything nice in the area, you know? So, you know, there's that. How do I get to you? I think it's this way. Yep. Over here and then jump. Hula boola. A Nekomata's essence. We got the cat's essence. Not too bad. So, is that the only save you're doing in FM at the moment, Kicker? Or are you doing other saves as well? Or a farm more, why don't you? Up here on the top of a mountain in front of a big tree, just with your hands up like you're pretending to be God. Or a farm more if you could. Not really in a team I find interesting at the moment. Yeah. I mean, one of the things I want to do at some point in time, and I'll do it offline for the time being because I just don't know it well enough, is I'm going to end up doing a female save up there. It may be best to ask humans in your search. I imagine there will be many people in the city of Tokyo. Interesting. I don't even know if we have the city of Tokyo as a map. Do we? Well, we have the Tokyo Diet Building, unless that counted. Oh, that is probably what it means. Yeah, out of the game. Yeah, interesting. Did a J-League save last year. K-League for now, but a Korean save could be fun. And after that, you go to Egypt. I mean, well, that's one of the things that I'm talking about when I get the game more solid. Because I know an awful lot of people haven't been. I have been having a monstrous amount of issues with the game to keep it stable. So once I'm able to get the game stable, and it seems to be getting more stable for me, once I get the game stable, I plan on doing a journeyman save from rags to riches. So from absolute crap to something. So we'll see how that ends up going and see how I end up doing it with it. And something like that will be done. So I plan to do something like that in the future. So keep an eye on this place if you want to see one of them. Yeah, I have also played a journeyman game when the game was very rough. I started also with absolute crap. Yeah, it seems to be in a much better state than it was, admittedly, the game. But I needed to go to the support team and the whole lot and ask for help in order to get it working. Really? They made Oberon the king? They made Oberon and Tatiana the king and queen? You cheap bastards! You didn't make custom demons for the king and queen of the... To be fair, they're legendary demons, Oberon and Tatiana. But you could have at least given them custom skins. Like... I mean, that's a good way to do it too, is to skip a wee bit of time, because it changes the dynamics of things quite significantly. Yeah, it changes the dynamics of things quite significantly with the way that the team has gone. Certain players will have gotten out of favor, and players that would be impossible to end up getting are gone, especially if you're doing a modern day save where players are already being transferred over. Some of them you might be able to end up getting onto your team and stuff like that. So, yeah, I completely understand why you'd end up doing that. Maybe should have done that, yeah. I got to be a manager in Greece, and after a season and staying up, they went semi-professional, right after I extended my contract. I have never done a save with a team that was under the professional level. So I don't know how that works in the game. Interesting that you have done it. I have never done it. It's something I've never taken the time to do, unfortunately. So that's interesting to hear that you've done that. But yeah. So what happened when they extended your contract? What ended? Like, was it because they went semi-professional that you were just no longer good enough in their eyes and they sacked you, or did something end up happening there? Kurt, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin' with you? Pleasure to have you in. Another person, by the way, to give a look to, starting off, has just got an affiliate himself, an EA Sports streamer himself. Started an ATB team and has been working on to do that. Brilliant to end up chatting to. Good bit of fun and the whole lot. I would recommend it. I feel for him too for playing EA. You know. You know, that's my reaction to seeing Liverpool play as well. So, I think remember, Kurt, I don't pay for therapy bills. But yeah. No, I'm still there. Well, happy out. At least you're still there. I promoted with German Dragons in the half season. They were National Tier 11. I know that at some points in time, Senior Duck has gone 20 divisions below. Speak of the devil and he comes back. I have to do it at some point in time, and maybe I'll do it when I end up doing the rags to riches, so we'll see. Well, the funny thing about it is, Kicker, we'll see what happens with FIFA, because FIFA is actually coming out next year. And it's coming out being developed by Netflix Games. And it's a studio that is only around for about 3 months. So it'll be very, very, very interesting to see whether or not... it'll be interesting whether or not that game is actually decent. Now, it is a couple of EA staff members that are in this new group that are creating the game. But at the end of the day, it's a Goliath of a task, especially considering, you know, EA, like, people will always want to stick with EA Sports. But will be very interesting to see how they end up doing with it. So if it's not a bad old game, I might give it a crack at the wicket. It's going to be a mobile game with a lot of in-game purchases. Potentially. That's 100% a potential option. According to Netflix Games, and Netflix Games released a statement, their idea is that it's going to be a fully online game. You could just play from the Netflix client through cloud gaming. So their idea is that it's a full-fledged FIFA game, not a mobile game. Now Netflix have said many of things, because like currently you can play Red Dead Redemption. I don't know if it's Red Dead Redemption 1 or Red Dead Redemption 2, but currently you can play Red Dead Redemption on Netflix. So it's not like Netflix games, not that they obviously developed that game, but it's not like Netflix games don't have associations with other games. And Netflix haven't set up their client to be able to do it. So, you know, whether or not to give the credit to that, to give any credit to that is an entirely different kettle of fish. But it's interesting, and that's nice. It's nice to see that the FIFA license is finally being done with, considering they turned down EA's offer of 2 billion quid. By the way, I don't blame them for turning down the offer of 2 billion quid. That game is worth a hell of a lot more than 2 billion quid. But still, like, just on its base surface, turning down 2 billion quid for your license is bonkers. Like, we'll see. We'll see. They definitely have the chance to be better than it. Whether or not they will be is an entirely different kettle of fish. Like, Netflix are big backing, and like, we'll see what ends up happening with them, because like with the purchase they're going with Warner Brothers and the whole lot, that means they'd have Warner Brothers games behind them for the future as well, because that includes the game department of Warner Brothers when they're trying to get the purchase of Warner Brothers. So they'll actually fully go into the games development as well as everything else. Which is something some people didn't end up taking into consideration of that Warner Brothers deal. So, you know, it's interesting times for Netflix and games development. And anything that causes a earthquake in games development is something I don't have a problem with, because it's an industry that the AAA side of things badly needs. But we'll see how it ends up going. Do you think you'll give it a go, Kicker, or do you think you'll end up giving it a wide breadth? Yeah, I mean, it's oversaturated galore. You're not wrong on that one, Senior Duck. Oh, yeah. I mean, if it does end up being that you're able to play it, why not, I suppose. I'm not either. There are too many red flags to me to turn around and be optimistic about it, but at the same point in time, if it is successful, you will see no man more happy than me that it's successful. I'm in that viewpoint, if you get me. Okay, so I'm running around this section here, and the fairies are probably going to send me down here anyway, so I must well not avoid the plot and go to the plot. You know, stop being a complete tit and actually go to the plot. Or I could get into a random battle and not. Oh, God. It's nowhere near as good as a soundtrack as Clear Obscure Expedition 33. That is a near perfect soundtrack, but this soundtrack is bloody mint as well. Also, it's nowhere near as good as Persona, admittedly, in terms of its soundtrack. The Persona franchise, its music is next level. Like, considering how long it took them to release this game, in comparison to Shin Megami Tensei 4, because I think it was something like 8 years in between the games. You'd expect more to have been done in this game. It's very, you know, safe. Out there, well, it's actually a huge bird, big as a frickin' plane. I want to use a feather from that bird to make a crown. Oh, no. You'll likely run into her feathery friend at the south end, the spot loaded with a bunch of containers. Well, what level is he? It really depends on what level he is. $33? Duck, you might be seeing me get my arse handed to me again. Well, I'll save once I get there. Remind me to save once I get there. There's a reason there's a Persona dancing game. They're actually very fun games. They're actually very, very fun games. The Persona dancing games. I know that sounds like a meme, but they are actually bonkersly fun games. Now, are they worth the rhythm game? Like, are they better than other rhythm games you can play? Probably not, honestly. But they are very fun games. Okay, so you're taking me in the wrong direction, so come back. Okay, up here. And you're also taking me in the wrong direction. God damn it, game. Right, so we need to kill Yi. So I will save here. Let's see if we can run by them. We need to get on top of them. On these containers. How do we get on top of these containers? At least I think we need to get on top of these containers. Ooh, and I have pretty much decided to try and go to the Technical Institute. Happy out. Tell me, what are you thinking of doing? Kicker. It is a absolutely fantastic establishment. Absolutely fantastic establishment. The Institute of Technology of Shannon. But to be fair, most of the Institutes of Technology in Ireland are of that same quality. Admittedly. But absolutely awesome. What is it you're thinking of doing there? If you don't mind me asking. I love hearing people decide what they're going to end up doing and making a curve towards getting it. Okay, so let's look at this map again. Where the hell is this boy? Because we've seen him come over this way. So in theory, he should come up here. Wait, Zealand is part of the Birmingham Technical Institute. As in the football manager, YouTuber, Zealand. That's interesting. I've always wanted to, at some point in time, go and do lecturing. I've always wanted to do it, and we'll see if life is ever lucky enough to me to do it. His name is Shannon. You know, it's funny you say that because he's not the only YouTuber that I know that's called Shannon. I've been watching a lot of Delicious James recently, which is a... Come on down here, you prick. I'm down here. Okay, so how do I get to you? Aww. Why do you make this difficult for me, game? Bobby, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good? Is it all going grand? Is it all going delicious? Oh, I'm just a tit and didn't realize you can actually climb the goddamn thing. Okay, coolaboola. Jump over here. Yes, and the same to yourselves. Merry Christmas and a fabulous New Year. Enjoy it for all that you can, my friend. I hope it goes fine. Hope it goes absolutely wonderful for you. And the same to absolutely everyone. Make sure to have the best Christmas possible and the happiest of New Year's. Like, don't let anything put you down. Don't make anything seem bad or anything like that. Enjoy everything to the utmost of your potential while we go up against this electrified unit and see how we end up doing. I mean, go on. I'm surprised there isn't a special animation for that frost move, to be honest. Considering Jack Leo ends up getting a special animation like this. I'm kind of surprised King Bafula doesn't. Like, I know King Bafula is a move that he's had for years, unlike Jack Leo and Jack Bafula, but still, you know? Yeah, so Bufu is the name of the ice spell in this game. So they go Agi, Bufu, Zio. In these particular games, that's the way they end up. I should have used Omani Critical. That's how they end up doing it. So you can see here it's Bufula. So the main one is Bufu, B-U-F-U. This is King Bafula, which is meant to hit one person, but this hits all of the targets. And he's like, King Frost has had this move for years in the games, but it's kind of disappointing they haven't done a special animation on it. It's literally just summoning a Jack Frost, which is what it was in the previous games, to be fair. But, like, you know, the lesser Jack-o'-lantern here, just, you know, does this fancy move. I don't particularly care, because I skip them 9 times out of 10 anyway, but, you know, it's just interesting. Boom, boom. Really? Physical attack? This guy isn't trying to take himself serious at all. I mean, just for you, Senior Duck, even though it's not, it's an inferior option, just for you. I can't find the page for some reason. Don't worry about it too much. But it's a fantastic university to go to, and like depending on which area of Shannon it's connected to, and I'll talk about it properly after the advertisement. Well, your subscribers actually, I don't need to worry about it. Depending on which area of Shannon it ends up sending you to, like if it's in Shannon itself, which I believe the IT is connected up to multiple spots, but Shannon itself is a gorgeous city, and you'll enjoy every moment you have while you're there, Kick. Genuinely, they're a fantastic community, there's fantastic people there, brilliant opportunities to learn and the whole lot. But I am focusing on design, specifically film and editing. Well, congratulations to you. Don't be surprised if I come to you in the future in order to get some help. Well, ladies, gentlemen, and the technical rainbow in between, the Awakener has arrived, Senior Benekage. And we'll give him a nice old shout out as well. The Awakener, Senior Benekage, the fantastic, the brave, who has so many Unreal Tournament clips that we're never going to see one of him of his modern streams. But the goat has arrived, and as always, the goat must be remembered, must be told, must remember. Senior Benekage, every time he comes in, we must give him the remembrance of the one true fact. Sorry, we'll actually turn off the music for a second, and we'll wait for him to finish talking. Shut up, Benny, so we can end up giving you the one true fact. Ooh, who's that talking with you? They have a really good voice. If they're not a streamer, they should be. I didn't expect this clip to be so long. Oh, is it? Why? It shouldn't be. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know about that, Kicker. I will do some technical support off stream because nobody wants me to end up doing that now. But we'll get back to the one undisputed fact. that Benny always needs to be reminded of when he comes into the stream. The one thing that is irrefutable and 100% true. So much so that even an entire social media empire agrees with me on this fact. Senior Benny, I think you know what I'm going to bring up, and that is the undisputable fact that I am stupid sexy Craic. What, were you expecting something else, Senior Benny? Keep your mind out of the gutter. God, I love Ginyu. I love Ginyu so much. For the first wee while that I had that blurb available, I completely forgot that it was Ginyu and I thought that it was Nappa. But I love that clip so goddamn much. Fuck, you're right. Oh, you're right. You're right, it is Lord Slug. It's not Ginyu at all. Oh my god, it is Slug. Oh, because I knew it was off of Team 4 Star Abridged. You're right, it is Slug. So I've been wrong twice. So the only reaction that needs to be put down is unbelievable. Well on you for pointing that one out. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Ooh, game. Okay, good. Ooh, okay. I think my incompetence has overloaded the game for a second, so we'll see how she goes now in a second. Do you know what I should have... Do you know what an intelligent person would have done? An intelligent person would have summoned a minion with fucking healing. That's what an intelligent person would have done. But I ain't no intelligent person.
What happened?
Shut up.
Don't you forget, you ain't won yet. I think all three of them were warranted. That's why I clicked them. God, I'm a tit. What a cavalcade of screw-ups. Oh, that'd be funny if it wasn't tragic. Do you want to know the other really funny thing about that? That loss has bumped my heart rate up to 110. So I'm actually proper... Okay, one more is warranted.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
Now, to be fair, it's my own incompetence that brings that one around, but fuck you, game. Yes, go on, indeed, Kicker. What's your thought? Thought, by the way. What the F I taught English. actually teach English at one point in time, Kicker? Because that's actually impressive, my friend. I think we know that he's more susceptible than we think, so I think we go with that. Interesting. I know it's something that I was tempted to do in my younger years before I continued on the path of software development, was to go to the likes of Vietnam and do teaching English over there for a period of time. You know, just to experience the area and all that type of stuff and enjoy that type of experience, because I've heard nothing but, obviously you've your difficult conditions in those schools and whole lot, but nothing but good experience from anyone that has managed to do that. Because you get to experience everything, you get your weekends to yourself and the whole lot. You normally end up having you end up having fine relations with the kids that are in that environment and the whole lot. With that out of context, that sounds bizarre as hell, but you know what I mean. Stop thinking with your head in the gutter. Because I'd love to have experienced that. I'd love to have done it at one point in time. Okay, so that's good. Now we can do the Magasuchi critical. And considering he's already whooped my ass 10 Shades of Sunday, I'm gonna go with Sakanagi and not Arumasa this time. Sorry, Senior Duck, you ain't getting me shouting my ass off. You must hate that I got a move that's better than that move, because now you don't hear it as much. Not because of teaching, the study was just ass. Yeah, that's unfortunate that something like that is the case. In the second year, the course made you decide which accent you wanted to learn. Yes, it is very, very important in acting, though. And I don't know if that's the course that you were doing or something in relation to that, or it was just English in general. But like, accents are insanely important, and dialect coaches make a fucking bomb out of it. Yeah, that's weird that a base English course would end up teaching you that now. I'm going to give this to him so that he doesn't die. Benny's new favorite team. I bet this will make him conflicted. What? Where are the Dominican Championship? Sign Man Middleham United. That brown is actually an interesting color as well. Okay. There weren't any dialect coaches. How does this exist? Man Middletown United. I know, it's weird. Interesting. An interesting little thing to have, but there's weird names all over the bloody spot. Like, there's a Division 4 oh god, we've mentioned it on the stream before and I can't remember. There's a Division 4 team in Northern Ireland that has a bonkers name as well. And I can't even for the life of me remember what it is. An Estonian team known as SK Lemon. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss to them. That's a nice name to end up having. Their badge is a Patron Lemon. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. I need to see that badge. Oh, brilliant. So once this kills both King and Jack, we can end up looking. So let's have a quick gawk. For anyone else that wants to see it, go to the general crack section of Crack Attack Central's hub for cracking attack, aka the Discord server, and have a crack. That is one of the worst designed logos of all time, but the O being a football is very, very interesting. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're probably more important. I mean, yeah, but it's one of those cases where it's so bad it's good, you know? Which is the best kind of bad. The best kind of bad is when it's so bad it's good. Yeah, it flips around. It's so bad that it flips around to being good again. I've learnt from my mistake. You may die straight away, Kaya no Himini, but at least you're fucking healing me. Please don't kill Jack straight away.
Your turn. Go.
No, you went for Matador instead. You do me. Oh, fuck! Ah! I'm not salty.
Let's go.
Christmas Day, my family typically ends up doing a couple of elements. So for Christmas Day, I will continue to be doing that. So I'll be meeting up with the family. We play card games, and one of the games we end up playing is 110, if you've ever heard of it, Kick. Since Stevenson's Day or Boxing Day or whatever day you end up giving for the day after that. After Christmas Day, I'm heading out for a couple of drinks in a town over from where I am, and at a fear of doxing myself, I'm not going to say which one. But yes, that's my plan at this current moment in time. So, 110. Have you heard of the game 20? He's after fucking doing charge. Have you heard of the game 25? I have already specified the village of 3,000 people I live in once. I mean, to be fair, if you've watched this stream enough, you know where I'm from. I've let it slip on a number of occasions, and I don't care that much about it. Well, I know I always say I'm from Ireland, but you know where I'm from in Ireland. I haven't heard of the game 24, so I actually don't know 24, or not 24, 31. So that's interesting to me, that there's a game called 31. Unless it's like 21 and it's just a completely different kettle of fish. XIII was class. Yeah, but Final Fantasy 13 was its own kettle of fish, Senior Duck. You know, something very, very interesting. It's fun. You play with half the deck really quick. Interesting. Yeah, I've always wanted to create a mobile version of 110. It's not the easiest game in the world to build the potential design for. Because it is quite complicated and you need to be careful with the design that you're putting through with it. Do I have any people that heal? If I put you on, you're going to die immediately. What's your weakness? Enter, my friend. What is a crack-a-lackin' with you? Pleasure to have you in. How has the streams been going for you? Are you streaming tonight as well, my friend? Another FM streamer, fan bloody tastic, although ironically Kurt is getting into this one again. Absolutely fan bloody tastic streamer. Highly, highly, highly recommend you give him a follow. Yes, he primarily ends up doing EA Sports, and again, we don't pay for his therapy, but genuinely fantastic. Do give him a follow if you can. I didn't even realize you had Rakaram. Off tonight, pal. Down for some FM tonight if you want to. How long you playing this for? I'd be up for swapping to FM after this, if I beat this fight. If you want. If you were up for it, I'd be after this fight, I could end up doing it. Myself and Kurt started an online save there as well, so if you want to end up talking to him, potentially getting that in, we could end up doing that. Yeah, so, yeah, I'd be up for that. Screw it, why not? Give him a heal so he doesn't die straight away. Good. Regular attack. Regular attack. Good. Yeah, no bother, my friend. Yeah, it's finally actually being somewhat fine for me, so you might get a double billing tonight for my guys. We'll put Jack-o'-lantern back.
Your turn. Go.
Good, Jack-o'-lantern is there. Then we go and use Meteorama so that Jacko is back up a bit. Go with King Bafula to end up putting down his defense. And go with Jack Aglio to do that. I might add a suggestion for 20. Happy Outkick. Happy Outkick. And feel free. Yes. I have Peak downloaded. It has been mentioned to Senior Benikage a few times, and it hasn't just fit. If you want to do Peak, I'll put it down as one of the options in the poll there. And if you feel like streaming, we could simulcast and end up doing a collab that evening as well, if you want to, my friend. I haven't played Peak yet, so that's the one thing about it. You have a complete and utter noob joining you, but I would be more than happy to do Peak with you, or if anyone else wanted to come into it and do that. So, like, I'm happy to do Fortnite. I'm happy to do Rocket League, even though I am shite at it. I'm happy to do Rocket League. I'm happy to do Fall Guys. I'm happy to do Jackpot games, and I'm happy to do Peak. So I'll post a couple of options into the Discord general crack section after I finish up today on this, and we'll see what everyone ends up saying.
You ready?
Yeah, no, I'm more than happy to do it. And I can post it in a couple of other chats as well to see if other people have any interest in it, but I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah. Or I'm more than happy to just do the regular crap and maybe just do an FM save and just be a cantankerous tit for the entirety of the night. We'll see how everyone feels. We're getting him down. We're doing grand this time. Hopefully we can kill him. Sonic Boom. Crap baskets. We didn't end up bringing on someone who's... We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead! Oh, fuck.
Here.
I brought a healer. What happened there was I'm weak to wind and forgot to have a person with wind on the bench. It's... Fuck is the option here? If I bring Matador on, he'll block the wind, but I don't get a heal on myself. I have to hope that we just get around one round and get myself strong enough, because I need to be...
Here.
No, I'm just a tit. Like, we were going to win this boss fight without any issue if I didn't screw up. If I didn't screw up, we were going to win this boss fight with no issue. So, it's because I'm a tit and screwed up. Fuck me, even concentrated? I screwed up on this one. This was my mistake. Okay. How much health does he have? No, if we done just us, there wouldn't be enough in it. Okay, bring Lilim and put Lilim on. And try something that won't work. Try and charm him. Wait a minute, what's Soldier do? Yeah, fuck it. Let's try the almighty attack. Nope. Okay, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Yep, didn't think that would work either. We dead? We dead? Yeah, there we go. Ah, joys. That's the wonderful thing with Shin Megami Tensei. If you make one mistake, the game can just be the end of you bonkersly quick. Bonkersly quick. So that's the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful joy. But I love it. Honestly, I love it. The actual Shin Megami Tensei games are notoriously difficult. Now, Shin Megami Tensei V isn't actually that tough. It's probably the easiest of the Shin Megami Tensei games, specifically because of crap like the jacks having the ability to lower down defenses and the whole lot. That was me being a tit. That was me forgetting that I'm weak to wind and not having a wind blocker on the team because his wind move hits everyone. My secondary school eraser comes to mind was a giant rubber that's set for big mistakes. Still haven't really tried these type of games. Playing 10 hours of Persona 5, but just got past the first section. That's basically the tutorial, but I don't know if I have the patience for time investment. I don't blame you. Persona 5, the whole aesthetic of the game is so beautiful that... What the fuck is going on here? Why is... Yeah. Okay, weird. My controller's just after breaking, so that's wonderful. It means I need to... So we're going back to keyboard and mouse for a bit because my controller's broken. Wonderful. But yes, the thing is, they don't get particularly good. Well, it's back, good. They don't get particularly good until late game. But yeah, like, the thing is, I'm being a bit of a tit here. Because, like, what I should do for this fight, now that I know that I'm going into it, is actually make a wind a deflector. And potentially a lightning reflector that heals. So, like, Matador is a bit useless to me. Like, he does damage, so he's better than Lilim. Because Lilim is the lightning deflector, but Lilim literally has no moves that can hit him because he will resist lightning. I haven't tested it, but I know that he will. So Lilim is a bit wasted. But I can win with the team that I have out here. It's literally just I made a couple of mistakes. So we'll go into it again, and we'll see how things go. If Enter gets back to me in the meantime, I might finish it elsewhere, and we might continue on and do the FM save with him. If he comes back to me in time. Otherwise, we'll just focus on the fight. But yeah, it's all a bit of crack. To get into these games, the honest way to know if you like these games is, as funny as it is, if you like Pokemon. I would actually turn around to anyone and say, if you want to get into proper JRPGs, take your favorite Pokemon game and Nuzlocke it. Honestly, take your favorite Pokemon game and Nuzlocke it. The enjoyment you get out of Nuzlocking those games is next level. Because you enjoy them, you know they're simplistic. It adds an extra level of difficulty to it. It gets you thinking about the extra elements of said games. Genuinely, it gets you into this type of thing. I have never been able to Nuzlocke Platinum yet. Started playing. Well, that's the thing. You just need to be able to do it. Now, the whole thing about it is there are very good sites that you can end up getting that help you with the Nuzlocking. I have, on this stream, done Pokemon Red. In fact, just to give you an idea of what I mean, is... yeah. So I have done this, Pokemon Red. I have a whole thing here that shows my team and the badges and the whole lot put down to it. And who knows, in the future, I might end up doing it again, you know? Go back to it and maybe do a long stream where I end up finishing that. That could be something that future Craic ends up doing. But we'll end up seeing how things end up going. In fact, actually, give me 1 second. I'll show you exactly how that setup ends up looking. It mightn't be 100% right because I've added a couple of things to the stream since, and I was meant to fix some stuff on it, but I'll show you exactly how it ends up turning out so you can have an idea of how it might end up being if I end up doing it. No, not Desime. This one. Here, do that. There's a chance I might start overloading my computer as well, so let's have fun and see if that ends up happening. Then do this. Okay, cool. I think this is the new one. Frosty Tools, Pokemon, extension. I could have sworn I'd redone this one. Huh, maybe I haven't. I could have sworn I had redone this fucking... Maybe it didn't save. Okay, anyway, I'll show you what it's at now at the moment. So there'll be a couple of bits off on this, but just bear with me. Okay, then we go to do that. Then we go here. Okay, then we go and we click that, and we go and we do this, do that. Coolaboola. Yeah, give me 1 second now. Cool. We have you, and we refresh you. We have you, and we refresh you. Coolaboola. So it looks like this. If the audio is a bit odd, let me know. But you can see here that just 1 second. I need to work on that speed up. That speed up goes way too fast. But yeah, Coolaboola. In that case, we can do that for a second. And it should end up working. Okay, bear with us now. Why did you stop? Weird. Do that. Okay, so that's... Give us 1 second, because I want to get it working. Waiting for confirmation. Interesting that you're not working right. Huh, that's the first time that it hasn't actually worked right in a while. Give us a second. So yeah, that's it there. Confirmation is done. Waiting for the confirmation. It's confirming it. Interesting. Yeah. Weird. Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. It's basically this. I don't really understand why it's not working at the moment. But, do that, Gen 1, do that, confirm. Do this. But click run. Weird. Really? Okay, so that's wonderful. The one time I actually want to show it off and it doesn't work right. Anyway, you get the idea. Very, very funny. The one time I actually want to show it off and it doesn't end up working. You get the idea anyway. It's just they must have done an update to PokeLink that meant that it wasn't working right. So I look into that off stream because it's something that I would be interested in doing. But you get the idea of it. A nice little setup like that to do something like that for streaming. Yeah, the joys of it. Mashal. I haven't seen season 3 of it. I only watched season 1 of that, but I love the idea of the Mashal anime more than anything else. It's a fantastic idea. It's basically Harry Potter, but one person ends up doing it with just brawn, with just sheer force. If it's a series I'm thinking of, Kick. Sorry, like... Or duck, sorry. And then I miss a fucking shot, because of course I do on the Magasuchi turn. Yeah, I meant duck. Sorry, me missing meant my head just went into screw this game mode. So I could do with one of the two. It's now my deserving one Punch Man alternative. Not too bad. At least you have one. Guard. And even though you're probably going to die, swap with Lilim.
Your turn.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, you mean season 3 of One Punch Man? Yeah, it's been very, very mediocre, unfortunately. But as we were saying earlier on, it's unfortunately not the fault of the studio. As much as you would like to and probably could put fault on the studio, it's really not the fault of the studio because the studio, Bandai Namco gave the studio no time. Oh, Mashal! Has Mashal been mediocre? Wow! That's surprising. I'm surprised to hear that. Oh, yeah, no, well, all of One Punch Man has been mediocre. We'll test this and then we'll see that it doesn't work. Yeah, that's what I figured. Golf game. I mean, Song Joon-wo does in solo leveling, so you know. I suppose the option here is to do that. Mightn't be the right option, but it's an option. Or rebuild one of the two bloody jacks that work with healing. Episode 8 was alright, but they changed too much of the canon story and changed things in episode 9. I don't mind that. That's something that never bothers me if the change is okay. When they change the canon story to end up doing that. I don't mind that too much. Like, I have the very, very unpopular opinion that Full Metal Alchemist is better than the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Very unpopular opinion, and I understand that. So, I think it can make things better, but at the same point in time, I understand. I understand wanting it to be exactly the way that it should be, exactly the way that it was, you know? Everything except for the ending and villain. I didn't watch the... I really recommend the original Full Metal Alchemist. I genuinely do, because the original Full Metal Alchemist has a fantastic movie attached to it as well. And in my opinion, again, I'm already aware and willing to stand by the fact that it's an unpopular opinion. In my opinion, that movie gives Full Metal Alchemist a better ending than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think it's a more rewarding ending than Full Metal Alchemist as a result of it, or than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But I know it. Like, Full Metal Alchemist is almost a perfect anime, except for that ending. I do not like the ending of Full Metal Alchemist. I think you've done all that hype for Father, and then you made him a bit of a wet fart. In my opinion, I understand why people don't, but I don't like how they made Hughes a party member. I didn't mind it, to be honest. But then again, my favorite sin was Lust. Fuck off, game. My favorite sin was Lust, and getting more Lust was awesome, and I liked the way they'd done part of the main cast. A duck. So Hughes doesn't, in Full Metal Alchemist Original, Hughes doesn't die the way that he does in, spoiler I suppose, Hughes doesn't die the way that he does in Alchemist, or in Brotherhood. He sticks around and basically becomes one of the crew. You know, which is, you know, its own kettle of fish. But, like, I prefer the way they've done Wrath. I prefer the way they've done Greed, you know? Wrath in particular, I love Wrath in Full Metal Alchemist. Because this obviously isn't a spoiler for Brotherhood, but the Wrath in Brotherhood, for those of you that haven't watched it, the Wrath in Brotherhood, I'm not going to spoil who it is because it's one of the best things of that series if you haven't watched it. But in Full Metal, Wrath is Bradley, King Bradley. But unlike in Brotherhood, where Bradley is actually an homunculus, yes, he's a homunculus in... he's not a homunculus in the original at all. He's just a human, but he's just a vile human with significantly more power than absolutely everyone around him. He's just such a scary arsehole that that everyone is just scared of, that everyone is just aware of how strong he is, and everyone gives him a wide berth. It's literally just that he's that terrifying, and everyone is aware of it, that they give him a wide berth and they understand you do not go near Bradley because Bradley will just kill you. And it literally is just one of those cases that if you fight Bradley, even though he's just a bona fide regular human, he will wallop your arse 10 ways to Sunday. Now, Bradley in Brotherhood is just as scary, admittedly. But, like, Bradley is a different beast in original. Don't they off-screen the original villain? Well, yeah, because they didn't really... The thing is, they didn't come... Like, by the time Full Metal continued on, they hadn't decided what to do with Father. So, Father basically just is their father. And he's not really a villain. From what I remember of it. I can't remember too much, but they do a bit of horse malarkey with Father, alright. Yeah. Yeah, but like they're like the Father that's in Brotherhood isn't in it. But Father as in their father is still there. Yeah. If you get me. Yeah, Halheim, yeah. Yeah, which is where eventually is where Edward ends up going as well. Like, I genuinely think it's worth watching both. Like, in my opinion, both are 10 out of 10 animes. But then again, that's not an unpopular opinion. An awful lot of people say both are 10 out of 10 animes. Both are very, 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 very good animes. Very good animes. Well, we have him in the red again, so we're doing much better this time. The fourth opening of the original FMA is my all-time favorite. Do you think so? Because the fourth opening of Brotherhood is mine, because the way that the animation ends up working is so beautiful, and him just having the hand initially crush the flower and then go like that to just show off the flower afterwards, I think is such beautiful symbolism and such a gorgeous song that one is my favorite. But yeah, like all of them had bangers opening and closing. Bangers, to be honest. Oof. You're dying here, Jack, so let's swap you. Do we have anyone else that... half? It's not enough. Bollocks. Fine, let's take the half damage and hope that it does something.
Your turn. Go.
And we just have to guard. Okay. So he done the right move, at least for us. Shakugan no Shana. I haven't. I've seen bits of it, but I haven't watched it, much to my chagrin. Much to my incredible annoyance, I haven't watched it. But there's loads of animes out there that are good. I've seen all of Season 1 and a few of Season 2. Happy out to you. Have any of you watched Record of Ragnarok Season 3? Because I haven't gotten around to Record of Ragnarok Season 3. I stopped halfway through Season 2. It just... Not that I wasn't interested in it, I just haven't gotten around to it. Because I've heard mixed things about Season 3. I've heard Season 3 is... almost as bad animation-wise as One Punch Man. And I don't know how true that is, and I figured I'd ask. I heard someone equating it to One Punch Man and Blue Lock, where they've put them around the same level. I'm going to take the risk that if we go critical, we might win here. CG on Beelzebub and Tesla looks meh. Yeah, but to be fair, as someone turned around to me and said, yes, it's unfortunate that they had to CGI that fight, but at the same point in time, looking at the manga, Tesla is so goddamn detailed in the manga, you don't really have a choice but to CGI that fight. Come on, Naga. Come on, Naga. Come on, Naga. Yes! Absolutely beautiful. That took us way longer than it should have. That should not have taken me an hour and a half. Yes, actually. Thank you. Thank you, Senior Kick. Thank you, Senior Kick. Because it wouldn't be the first time I've spent 2 hours on a fight and actually forgot to save. Because I done it on the big bad guy up here that I ended up spending 2 hours on, and then off stream ended up beating it in 20 minutes. But yeah. Truing for content. Of course, you always true for content. If I can't get content, I'll make content. Oh, there's a potential increased again. God damn it, that's busted. What did you... Ooh. That makes you a much more sexy proposition. Interessante. Interessante, interessante, interessante. Nice, and we're up one more level on the Nahabino as well. Yeah, Path of Exile, yeah. I might go back to doing a Path of Exile save soon enough, Senior Duck, but like that monkey was horse manure. Absolute horse manure, and anyone who says otherwise is just wrong.
Nice. Very nice.
Like that monkey was an absolute pain in the arse. There is a clip somewhere of me losing my shit on that monkey. Senior Duck, happy to chronicle all of my lapses of any sense of coherency. Wait a minute, I could have sworn we'd beaten this bloody... side quest, but we'll go and we'll have a gawk. I don't know if Kurt or Enter are coming back, by the way, but we'll see if they do. Oh, wait, we know what this fight is. Yeah, this is Hellrider. Yeah, that's why this is here. Okay, that's me being a tit. We're not strong enough to face Hellrider yet. Although maybe we are.
Welcome to...
Do we give Hellrider another go? Also, my favorite demon, Alice. Let's see when we can get you. Let's have a gawk and see what we can fuse first. Neko Shogun won't be useful for us. Quincelotl also won't be useful for us. Hellrider is weak to Thunder, I think. Let me check it again. Hellrider SMT5. Yeah. No, its weakness is ice, okay? It resists light and dark, as you'd expect, and it nulls fire and force. It has a wind move in Hell Exhaust, so we need to bring someone who counters wind. And we have a fire move in Hell Burner. And then it does physical attack as well. So in theory, if we could get someone that blocks out fire completely. Hope you and everyone in chat has a wonderful evening. Maybe seeing you on Christmas Eve. No bother, Kicker. I'm live tomorrow as well, and potentially, and then definitely on Wednesday. I'll post those posts in, or those polls into the chat to see what we might end up doing. But have a fantastic time if we don't end up talking. Make sure your Christmas is absolutely the best it possibly can be. As always, I have been Stupid Sexy Crack. Schlongafol, my friend, and Pogmahon. Have the absolute best time possible. I mean it. And I'll chat you later, my friend. So we could use Quincelotl to... We could use Quincelotl to block out the fire. But Quincelotl has no moves that could hit him. We could build a Quincelotl that... We could build a Quincelotl that has healing moves. That could be the option. I don't appear to have the clip of you struggling versus the rolling monkey, but I have one of you just after you beat it. Yeah, I suppose. Bahamut, no. Ooh. Troll could be an option, as he actually has a move we can use and has resist ice coming down the line. And Maharunda. I think we might have to go for Troll. Black Ooze is weak. We don't bring you. You absorb wind. And you get critical aroma. Okay. So, which is more useful, the wind or the fire? I think the wind. I think the wind. Before we do anything, go and register the compendium. Then we can bill you. We can bill you. Was watching the Deguadja, who was managing Olympiakos, and someone said, "So glad you're managing forest reserves." I mean, that isn't fair to Olympiakos, and it isn't in the spirit of what the manager was trying to say, or not the manager, the person in charge was trying to say. But I understand why you would have that opinion. Okay, well, we found our option. We go media for heal, concentrate, and then resist fire. That gives us technically kind of both.
Is this demon to your liking?
Because like they were saying there that the two of them have done deals with each other, and that was more what they were saying there when it came down to that, so I understand the annoyance. But you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Nullifies a force attack for all allies for 1 turn. That could be very useful for this fight, but you don't know the turn that's going to happen, so I don't think so. Okay, so we have done that, and then we bring back Jack for this fight as well. Okay. Gwydja responded with, well, actually, they are actually Olympiakos reserves, and pulled up a news article inbox from the same stream that said Olympiakos are now the senior club in the affiliation for the... Sadly, the clip didn't save, but it was funny as hell. I mean, yeah, technically the club that's ahead would be the club that would be considered the senior affiliation, wouldn't it? So that makes sense. I mean, neither are particularly accurate, but, you know. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's someone being a dry shite, and Dave coming back with an equally dry statement, but right to do so, genuinely. Okay, I'll make you a good bit stronger. Wrong minion, you tit. Okay, so we're going to do something that will probably end up being a complete waste of time. We're going to go, and we're going to try El Biker one more time. Thank you, Stream Hub World. Pleasure to have you in. Okay, so let's climb up here and see if this can get us up to Biker. I think this brings us to here. I think this brings us to here. King Bob? King, I might have called him wrong. It's King Frost, that I'm on about. But yes. So, we have Jack Frost, we have King Frost, we have Jatsuru, and then we have the Nahobino. We will know almost immediately if we get lost. No blue one bots today, which is interesting. Yeah. King Bob from Minions. Yeah, probably. Anyway, let's see how we do versus the mighty Hellbiker this time. Hopefully we do somewhat well against him, because I actually really like Hellbiker, and his 2 moves are actually fairly good to use. Macho Man Randy Savage. Anyway. Oh, he gets the first turn. Crap baskets. Okay. Nicolas Cage just watched, so you got this. You dry shite. Let's hope so. You know what I should have done? I should have went into this match with a Magasuchi full. You know, that would have been an intelligent thing to do. But I suppose Craic ain't intelligent. Yeah, good. Good. Okay, so all of us have evasion up. I shouldn't actually, now that I think about it. One of the things of, yep, there we go.
Here.
Okay. Media. That does nothing. Oh my god, I thought that would heal more. Oh no.
This'll...
Bloody knew it. Oh my god. Okay.
Let's go.
Cool. Do that, and then do another revive on Jack.
This'll do.
Let's hope we stay alive or dodge, or he hits a move that Yature will dodge. Nope. There's his Magasuchi. Oh, this would be funny if it wasn't fucking tragic. Ah, I thought Frost countered that.
Your turn. Go.
I mean, it probably is the best option for us at the moment. Okay, who do I have that has some decent healing on you? Ironically, you.
Let's go.
You can't attack for shite, but you can heal at least. Okay, that does an okay amount. And then if I go and do a chain on top of that, that should be enough for us to survive. Nice. Nice. We do need to do a heal at some point throughout this, but fuck it, let's go with a critical. Sakanagi. Yeah. Fuck. On a Magasuchi turn! Oh! Oh, you couldn't write that! You couldn't write that! That's insane! At least he used a Kunda, which wasted one of his turns. Good. Let's see what this does. Will he do Kunda again with 3 on him? No. Magasuchi. We should be healed up enough that that's fine on everyone. Especially if it's the fire move, because Fan Young actually counters the fire. Good, good, good. Ironically, I built a minion for the opposite reason, and the fire is more dangerous than the rest of it. Sakanagi, Jack Bafula. I'll take down the attack again on you, media again, just to make sure everyone is fine. Then on you, just attack. We're getting there. We might have him, Duck. We might have. Oh no, no, not confusion. Okay, do we have a way to do mass? We have one. He's going to use it straight away again, but screw it. They're there to be used. Bula, heal. Sakanagi. Okay, I look at that after this because we're getting there. We're getting there, Duck. We're getting there. Oh, Dakunda, good. Oh. Oh. No, screw it. We're not taking the risk. Gosami critical. We might be able to kill it. If you miss this fucking attack, I will rage quit. Please, in the name of all that is holy, in the name of all that is good, in the name of the fact that I am stupid, sexy Craic, please, please, don't miss. Now, Frost, keep it up. Don't miss. Now, Fan Young, keep it up. Don't miss. No! No, 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 no. Don't miss. Yes! Oh, you bloody phoenix bird. I mean, to be fair to you, you saved this fucking run of it, but you phoenix bird, you...
Fiend Hellbiker. Status. Another powerful foe. Shame we couldn't learn much from him. He was carrying a menorah, however. How many of these fiends will we be?
I mean, he is a bad excuse for a vampire, admittedly. But Hellbiker is dead. Happy out. Do we have a sign of the next one? Doesn't seem like it. The next one hasn't spawned yet. But yes, Hellbiker has been defeated. The next one they recommend at level 48, okay? But we're saving now. Definitely saving now. And we're gonna see what level. Good fucking thing I saved. I mean, we're not strong enough to kill either of them straight away. So just brace for an attack. Yep, that's not surprising. Cool. Now we can attack, and we'll get rid of the Kelpie first. If we can. We actually attacked, nice. Ugh. And now we're the 1 weak. Oh, thank God Frost dodged that. Okay, and we get out of that. We get out of that alive. No! Okay, it's 1E.
This'll do.
That could have been squeaky bum time, right?
Here.
No need to get angry, Craic. No need to get angry. Just continue to move on, Craic. Continue to move on. Just smile and pretend to be satisfied with that level of absolute horse manure. Just get to the save point. Get to the save point and heal. We're at the save point. Now heal. Now heal. Nice. Give us 1 second now. Let me give you over here. Coolaboola. Okay, so now we're going to see who wants to talk to us, and then we check to see when we can summon Hellbiker. Because Hellbiker, he's not as useful as the other ones. At least he wasn't in the other one. So we shall see. Because, like, both of those moves are very useful, but they're very MP heavy as well. So that's the one issue with that, but we'll see what ends up happening.
Are you?
Do that, and then let's check and see. The special fusion is 36. So we're 2 levels off of getting him. And we need to get the 30 one first. So... see. Oh, really? It's Kelpie we need? Can't be Kelpie. It wasn't Kelpie, was it? Fuck, it's Kelpie. Huh. Why is Kelpie needed for this fusion? It's an odd pairing. Have to say, that's an odd pairing. I really don't want to use Lilum. Really don't want to use Lilum. She still has more stuff to learn and is useful. Well, not that useful, I suppose. We'll keep Lilum for now. And then when we hit level 36, we'll do that summon. But now it's actually time for me to stop being a tit and go and do the plot. When I said at least an hour ago that I was going to do at least an hour ago, I said I was going towards the plot. I might as well do so now. And talk to Tatiana and Oberon.
That's right.
Oberon, the Fairy King, and his Queen Tatiana. By the way, neither of the two of them are actually the Fairy King and Queen, but fine game. You have in other games turned around and said that they are meant to be the King and Queen, but they've been replaced.
Wait. Hey.
Quite right. Yes.
Gold. Oh my God, golden apples.
Let me see.
Well, we're going to get a very strong minion, so... I know about this minion, and the only reason I know about this demon is because it was spoilt on me that this is the most busted healing demon that they have ever put into a Shin Megami Tensei game. The Golden Apple Demon. It is supposedly the most busted demon they've ever put into a Shin Megami Tensei game. So we'll see how it ends up going when we end up getting to it.
Ice, please.
Cool, okay. And let's continue down to the plot. So, down to the plot we go. Pleasure to have you back, Senior Duck. Have there been many other streams that you've been involved in today yourself, my friend? But by the way, it's always a pleasure to have you in here, and thank you so much for being such a loyal viewer as well. Genuinely, it's a pleasure to have you in here. And everyone else who ends up coming in. If I haven't said it before, I need to say it again. It's incredible to have each and every one of you in here. Yep, this is the one. Idun. Yep, Idun. I know for a fact it's the most busted healing minion they've ever brought into the game. Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be able to fulfill your satisfaction, my friend. Oh my God, no, we're facing Loki.
See ya.
I wonder, well, they're definitely not using the Shin Megami Tensei 4 design of Loki. Even though I love that design, there's not a chance in hell they've used that design. I've never seen you before. You must be the culprit. Ace, for Christ's sake. Why am I not surprised that a pixie is being weird? Technically speaking, one of the strongest demons ever created in the game is a pixie as well, but that's the Demi-Fiend's pixie, and that's a special pixie.
Yes. Young man.
Young man.
You temporarily align your Magasuchi wavelengths, allowing you to direct the demon from a distance. You can gather enough information through the pixie to deduce the identity of the culprit. Oh, it's another one of these ones. Fine. Do nothing but tell lies. White Horse, the unicorn, you should pay attention to her testimony. Okay, fine. Help me figure out who's the culprit. Okay, I think we can assume that they're lying. Who are you? Stolen apple. Nobody else came anywhere near the apple after us. The apple was already gone by the time we left. And this information going to be useful, I'm sure we figure out. By the way, what have you got in those jars of yours? You would be hiding an apple in there. The apple? Oh yeah, it's totally in here. And not just the apple either. We've even the hopes and dreams stuffed in here. Nah, keeping the laughter in these jars, it's physically impossible. Jars of laughter all the way. And you know, actually, statistically, that's what they are in terms of Japanese lore. So they're lying, so that means that the apple isn't in there. It says to pay particular attention to it. I really don't like how much of an ass shot they're giving this fucking pixie. Unicorn's been resting here due to an injury. She can't be the relief, but information solved the pix. Pixie, I'm feeling much better. Helping you tend to the wounds. It still pains me. Take it easy. I was wondering, could you repeat one more time? Certainly. At the time of the incident, I was laying down, resting nearby. At first, I heard the familiar flutter of wings. Sound of something being put down. It's likely carrying the apple. It sounds as if one of the pixies stayed behind for a while, but after some time, someone else arrived in replacement. I didn't see who. After that, the replacement ended up leaving, and once again, someone else came and went. It was around that the thief was discovered. I didn't hear the sound of wings from the other two that came after the pixie, so I'm certain the pixies are not the thief. Well, based on that, it means that it's one of the jacks that's the thief, but we'll see. Find the thief yet? We were discussing to execute the miscreant once caught, hang him upside down, skin him alive, figured out who it's going to be. Stories, can you remind me who saw the last apple? I was the one who, the high pixie, of course. Apple nearby, too hard to eat. We were going to wait for it to ripen before we ate it, so we brought it here. That's right, then we assigned someone to watch over it. Who was that again? I think it was you, wasn't it? Well, I got sort of bored just waiting around, so I asked the nearby Agricon to take over for me. Just for a little bit. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I think it's better to execute you first, skin you alive. Okay, so if that's true... But they said they didn't see anyone after them, so it has to be one of the two of these. What is this? More questions? We already have an alibi. I thought we weren't suspects anymore. Your apple disappeared. We were having a snowball fight. That thing, you were clutching snowballs, fireballs back and forth. Either hit even once, it could be fatal. So thrilling, so fun. Melt, the rules need to be adjusted. So did you see anything suspicious? Remember, one side answers honestly, the other lies. Listen carefully. I saw the whole thing. The thief was a demon that flew away with the apple. From what I saw, the thief was a demon that could use electricity. I feel like that alone doesn't really narrow it down. No one came after them. The apple was already gone when they left. Of course, we have to keep in mind that everything they say is a lie. I mean, it has to be the Jacks, based on everything that's said. It has to be the Jacks. Was taken by a demon who uses electricity. And Jack said it could be a demon that flies. I think it's Jack. I think it's Jack-o'-lantern. Because out of all of the demons there that use electricity, it used to be the pixies could do it, but they don't anymore. And none of the other ones use electricity, so I think it's Jack. Agron basically took that. In other words, the apple must have been stolen by whoever pushed it the third time. That leaves Jack-o'-lantern and that as the remedy, but the second says Jack-o'-lantern doesn't make sense. Neither of these demons use electricity. That must mean that Frost is the one that's telling the truth, if we consider it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Thought I was right that none of them used electricity. I feel happy that I got that right. Light for Roma. Increase the damage on light attacks. Would be useful. But is the healing more useful? No. We'll give him healing back later on if we need it.
I comprehend.
If you had me around, I could find cool stuff like the treasure or rails, so let me join every now and again. Yeah, sure.
Nice to meet you.
I will be near the ley line front in North Shigaza. Don't forget to take the apple with you too. Where's North Shigaza? Well, this is Shigaza, so you're up there in the north. Oh, there you are. You can see the person there beside you. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. So let's continue on down this way for now, even though this isn't the way that we're meant to go. So we're completely, once again, ignoring the plot. But, you know, that's me, so. If you came to me for plot, you're a tit. Now, we do have the option of leveling up all of the minions off of... Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it, I didn't add the 2 minions. Good, we got away with it. Add 2 people immediately. Goddamn tit crack. So there's more down this way. I suspect it's up on top. I suspect it's up on top where this is. But yeah, so it seems to be up on top, so you have to come back around in order to get it. Dodge him and continue on for a bit. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, come on! Surely I can make that. Oh, you cantankerous tit. Really making me walk around it? God damn it, game. Okay, what's this? Treasure, nice, magic mirror. And then that means we can run up here and we can get you. Which is a Grimoire, which Grimoire levels me up, doesn't it? Or is that... No, I think... Is it me or is it them? No, a demon, okay. Gospel is the one that levels me up. Fair enough, fair enough. And then we have a healing tankard here. Oh, is this can't be the same pixie, is it? Look, I can't join you right now. I guess I'll wait a little longer. Oh, that is the pixie. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm probably better actually doing the plot, considering it gets rid of Jack-o'-lantern, and then we can swap the pixie. And the pixie's probably needed for shit down here. So yeah, I think we're better for the first time in quite a significant amount of time. I think we're better actually doing the plot. I know, I'm shocked as well. I'm shocked as well. We actually are better doing the plot. Okay, so back down this way, and we'll go towards the actual plot this time, so. Oh, god damn it. I swear sometimes this game likes to just
Here.
do the exact thing that'll piss me off. Good. That's you dead. Dead as a doornail. And then we have a link up there, so that means it's a way back around. So we have... Oh my god, there's an abscess we have to beat as well. Oh no. So we'll see how... Oh, god damn it, game!
This'll do.
Mossy, you are a gent and an absolute scholar. How did the save end up going for you today, my friend? Has it all been going good? Has it all been going grand? Let us know. I am currently doing Shin Megami Tensei V and enjoying the Craic. For those of you that have come in with Mossy, I'm Craic of CraicAttackCentral, the addict for all of you. I am a variety streamer, do a football manager as well as multitudes of other things. As you can see here, JRPGs as well, was doing Clear Obscure Expedition 33, and this, Blasphemous, and a plethora of other stuff. Enjoying the Christmas time and enjoying the Craic. Hey mate, we have a massive tournament, won 9 out of the last 10. Happy out! Genuinely awesome. Awesome to hear that. If you don't... If you don't mind me asking, what tactic are you using in order to continue to get good results? I'm unfortunately may need to kill the idea of me using the Christmas tree anymore. It just doesn't seem to be getting the results that I wanted. Defensively, we leak a wee bit too much, so we see what ends up happening. So I could use a new tactic that doesn't end up destroying me. And by the way, my friend, if you have to head off because you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. It was an absolute pleasure to have you raid into me. Thank you so much. I do at some point in time, I know our streams sometimes clash and a whole lot, but I do at some point need to come in and give you some love as well, my friend. Yeah, we don't need to do a heal now. I was a standard 4-2-3-1, but it kind of morphed into a 4-2-1-3. You kind of have to, don't you? I don't know if it's just me. I find insane issues with goals. Bonkers the amount of issues I have trying to get goals. Who was it I had in there that died? You. Cool. And then items-wise, we go and we use life stones. Good. We dodge the basilisk, because who could be arsed? Yeah, mine is a 3-2-2-1-2, technically. 3 at the back, 2 in the midfield, 2 in the wings, 1 in the cam position, and 2 up front, which out of position morphs into a 3-2-2-2-1. Yeah, so that's mine at the moment. Okay, well, we got 1 apple, so that's good. 1 of 3 apples contained, and all of you... Oh, crikey! That Bishamon is strong! Do we challenge him, Senior Duck? No, he's gone. Never mind. Well, screw it. Let's do it. He might be... Did we not get him? Oh, no, it's not the strong one. Aww. Wingers just aren't scoring enough and not getting the box enough for me, so 3 strikers does it better, using a free rule. Yeah, I can understand it. Like, mine at the moment is this. So I'll show you what I have, and you can tell me what you think of it. Mine at the moment is this. Where, oh where is the scene? Where is the scene? There we go. So mine at the moment is this. 3 at the back, 2 midfielders, 1 deep line and 1 ball maker, 2 wingers, 1 wing, 2 wings there, a cam like that, a DFL and a CFD. Out of position, they look like this, which in theory is meant to give you more defensive excellence. Like, what you should end up doing probably is bring these 2 back like that. That, in theory, should give you more defensive excellence. It hasn't been for me, but in theory, that should end up working for you. But we'll see what ends up happening, because I either go from being fantastic in attacking and scoring 4 or 5 goals with this fucking thing, to scoring nothing and being defensively fine, to leaking goals like a goddamn sieve. Like, I haven't done anything fancy with my centre-backs. I don't know if you have, because I don't really get these positions to know what to do with them. But that's effectively what mine is at the moment. If you get me. Also, I want to actually save that to my base system, because if we're doing the... if the lads are actually setting up the... if the lads are actually doing the online save tonight, I might actually do it with them. So, save you and put you down as... 1, 2. There we go. And we'll see. We'll need to test out, but I've got it sorted. You are more than welcome to use it. Well, let me know, Mossy, how it turns out for you, because genuinely, I'd love to. With the players we can attract, I don't want anything fancy for my centre-backs, to be honest. Yeah, I understand that as well. But yeah, we'll see how it all ends up going. With me, I'm still experimenting with it and just enjoying it whenever I can. Thankfully, the game seems to be running solid again for me, which it hasn't been for quite a while. So, you know, there is the joys of it just being a pain in the arse for the last wee while. But you do what you can and you see what you must, you know. That done nothing. Wait a minute, what? What? A healing spell that heals 1,000 hit points. No bother, my friend. Lurk away. Don't feel any obligation to need to stay around or anything. It's a pleasure to have you in. I don't know how long I'll end up going myself. It depends on the lads and whether or not they want to actually do something. Otherwise, I'll be finishing up soon enough myself as well. But we'll see how things end up going. So once they decide what they're at, we'll see what ends up happening. But if we don't end up chatting again, thank you so much for the raid. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you. And get the fuck away from this. That's a heavy spell. That'll kill the Nahabino.
This'll do.
I thought we might have a chance against him. We don't have a fucking hope in hell against him. Okay. That taught me a lesson on knowing my surroundings, I suppose. Holy moly. That's bloody terrifying. Are ye actually... I was gonna say, are ye actually tracking me the whole way down? God, this Jack Frost. Oh, what? It's not even a Jack Frost. It's bloody, It's not even a Jack Frost. It's a bloody, Name's Craic. It's a Jack-o'-lantern. Can we get to you? This will be interesting. Will you survive this? You should. Nope. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, game. Oh my god, game. I know I'm not particularly being nice to you or anything, but crikey, man. Okay, so Matador's poisoned. And Matador is dead! Holy crap. I'm just... The fact that I have to use a critical just to hope that I don't bloody die is bloody fascinating. I got screwed by you, Jack. Screwed. Like, you double-fisted me hard, Jack. I mean, I'm all for play, but crikey, man, you can calm your tits a bit. Okay, and we have another one of you, so that's nice. We do actually have a fair amount of glory now, so we can increase our demon roster and see whether or not we can increase the skills as well as that, because that could be useful. It looks as though we can go up that way and then back down. Does this give us access to the... It doesn't seem to give us access to the abscess. Maybe it does, but I don't think so. So coming up here, there's the apple anyway, so we take the apple. So there's apple number 2. Okay, and then we can continue down this way first to see what's here. Oh, it does give us access to the abscess. Nice! Okay, and it gives us access to another side quest there. Nice, nice, nice. So we'll go and we'll fight this abscess in a minute. I'm just going to quickly go and use the loo, so I'll be right back and then we'll go into that abscess. Okay, hula boola. I am back. So this abscess could be a problem, but we wait for these guys to come and then get around them. And we'll see how we do versus it. What are we facing? A Tron! Okay. I didn't bring him, so I don't know what is actually strong for him, and we have no MP. Will Preach work? Yes, he's weak to it too, so he's asleep right now. Do that, and then... skip, I think?
Here.
Dark is the only thing he's weak to. And sleep is the only status effect he's weak to. Okay. If we were to hit him now... Yeah, that's the thing. If we were to hit him now, he'd wake up. So he's gotten 2 turns of sleep there, so we can now attack him. Sakanuchi should do a good bit of damage, especially to a sleep target. It's meant to crit against sleep targets. That's... annoying. Only 120. Really? Only 47. Okay, so we know not to bother with that on you. Or not. Okay, guard our holes off. Let's see how this ends up going. Tack down again, and then he healed himself. So he don't. What did he? Why did he bother using his Magasuchi? Interesting. Arumasa, we got a crit out of that. Nice. Reach to sleep. I guess.
I will cleanse you.
56. That's not enough damage. Oh, these blocks fire, you tit. I guess. I guess. Give myself a Soma. Megalodon, huh? Okay. Genuinely wasn't expecting Megalodon. That is something.
Let's go.
Definitely something. Definitely something, I'll tell you that. Was not expecting Megalodon. Raccoon, I suppose. Maybe I should have charged there. And let's preach. Yeah, get him to sleep, because we could die if we don't. Cool. That'll give us another chance for that. So I suppose charge, because that ends up the attack ends up being gone next turn. Preach to put him to sleep again. Good. Diorama on Daisojo to heal him up. And then yeah, pass and then do Raccoon again. So there, now he has 2 defense down for next turn. Oh shit! Okay. I didn't notice that he was charmed and not asleep. Okay. Doesn't matter, thankfully, because we can go critical and we should be grand. So we go Sakanagi, which should do the guts of 400. Close to it, yeah. Daisojo can go with meditation, which is, yeah, 91. You can go with... it's only 54, so we'll try Hellish Spout and see. 120, cool. This is you're weak to it anyway, so let's see if it does a lot of damage. Should do 100, not enough, really. Saganagi, 200. We're whittling him down slow. I have to try that, but no, there's no point, so that's good. My God, I hate minions that heal. I hate it. Okay, you're asleep, so that's good. Concentrate. Pass and charge. What? Oh, God. Concentrate you as well. Even though I don't think it does anything on mediation. Saganagi, which is 200. I know, wouldn't it be awesome if I got to it, Senior Enter? We can't all be you getting close to 1,000. But to be honest... you deserve it as well, big man. Change to you.
Your turn. Go.
Breach. Oh Christ. Okay. That might be me dead, but let's hope not. It's definitely oh. Okay. I figured Daisojo would die there. That's surprising. Change for who? God damn it. Yeah, Krampor, I suppose, that gives us a heal. Daisojo again with the Preach. Misses again. Wow. Okay, I will be over there momentarily, big man. If I can just hopefully get through this fight, and then I'll be over there as soon as I can. I'll just get this one done, and then I'll swap straight over, because I have it open there in the whole lot. Just send the details to me on the Discord, and I'll load her up. Guard. Okay. Oh. But he loves saying Spurs stink, doesn't he? Don't do that. Okay, let's do the critical and see if we can do anything out of this. Sakanagi. Nope. We're doing fucking nothing. We should be doing a lot more damage than this. This is nothing. Okay, do that. So who do you want me to pick, by the way, Enter? Okay, Reach. Good, he's charmed. Oh, we need to find someone that can actually do damage. Fire doesn't do anything. Antelecta won't do anything. I suppose try you.
Your turn. Go.
And then for you, I suppose the best thing to do is to give him attack. No, that was a complete waste of time. Chakra drop. High. Do that. Do. Oh, it was already 104. How much health do you have? Christ of Christ a biscuit. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this, and I'm going to end up dying on this particular fight. So I'm going to end up leaving this here. And next time I end up coming back live on Shin Megami Tensei V, I'll do this fight again. Thankfully, we saved close enough up to this that I'm not losing too much data. But I'm going to swap over to Football Manager for a bit with a couple of people. So on every other platform that isn't Twitch, I'm going to go off. But on Twitch, I'm going to continue on for a wee bit longer. You shot your load a little quick there, Duck. So just on everything else, I'm going to finish up just for concurrency's sake. And on Twitch, we're going to stay with a wee bit of FM. So just bear with me now while I do the transition. So for everyone and everything else, thank you so much for coming in. Remember, I have been Stupid Sexy Craic. Make sure your Christmas and all of your time is 90. And as always, Schlanga Fool and Pug Mahone, my friends.